Good afternoon, class.
Good
Is
afternoon,
everybody
sir.
already around? Okay. Have you already eaten your lunch?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that means you have the energy and the excitement to do something new for today. So before we proceed to the discussion, let us first answer this activity. Okay. Title of this activity is What's the Text? What you're asked to do is use the keyboard and the codes to find out the hidden text. So here is the keyboard and here is the code. So for example, if the code is E plus 3, you need to start at letter E and move 3 times to the right. So 1, 2, 3, and the hidden code is Y. So I will give you 1 minute to finish this task. Okay, can you can start now.
Z plus 5N.
Sige, sige. Later na, Christopher, magsabay ta mag-answer.
Sorry, sir.
Sige, sige, it's okay. Okay, so time is up. So, what's the first word in the text? Did you find it? So, the first word is negative. Okay, negative ang first word. So, what is the second text? It's okay, that's right. It's positive. And what is the last word? It's okay, that's right. It's the sum. So are these words familiar to you? Okay, so
Yes.
as a review, negative integers are the numbers below zero, and positive integers are the number more than zero, while sum is the result when you add two or more numbers. Okay. So with these words, what do you think is our topic for today? No idea yet. So let's proceed. So our topic for today is addition of integers. As here are our lesson objectives. First is add integers using three methods. Two is solve simple word problems involving addition of integers. And three is relate integers in real life situation. So in adding of integers, there are three methods. First is the color counter, second is the number line, and third is the rules. So let's start with the first method, which is color counters. So in color counters, we represent one positive integer with green ball and one negative integer with red ball. Together, they cancel out and they produce 0. So that is color counters. So let's have this example. We have 3 plus 4. So positive 3 means we need to have 3 green balls. 1, 2, 3. And positive 4 means we need to have 4 green balls. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So are there any color counters in here? Natay makancel?
Wala.
Okay, that's right, Christopher. So walay makancel. So what we need to do is just add them up. So positive 3 plus positive 4 is positive 7. Example number 2. So 3 plus negative 4. Positive 3 means we need to have 3 green balls. Okay. What about negative 4? What color of balls do we need? Negative.
Red.
Red, correct. So we need to have 4 red balls. Are there any color counters in here? Natay makancel?
Yes.
Yes, that's correct. So this will cancel, and this will cancel. So we are left with one red ball, and that is equals to negative 1. So consider this last example. So negative 5 plus negative 3. So negative 5 means we need to have 5 red balls. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And positive 3 means we need to have 3 green balls. So 1, 2, 3. This will count 2 red balls, and that is equal to negative 2. So, any question with color counters? Okay, so if none, let's proceed to the second method, which is the number line. So here is the number line, and we all know that in a number line, 0 is the center. What is on its right side are positive, and what is on its left are negative. So positive goes right and negative goes left. So consider this example. Negative 3 plus negative 4. So we need to start at negative 3. So where is negative 3? Here. And since we are adding positive 4, that means we need to move to the right. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we are landed at positive 1. So negative 3 plus positive 4 is equal to positive 1. What if you are given this? Positive 2 plus negative 4. So where we are going to start? At where? Anybody? Okay, we need to start at 2. And since we are adding negative 4, we need to move to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we landed at negative 2. So positive 2 plus negative 4 is negative 2. Any questions with number line? Anybody?
No, sir.
Okay, if none, let's proceed to the third method. The third method is the rule. Okay, but before we discuss it, let us first listen to this song.
Signs are positive, add them up. If both signs are positive, add them up. If both signs are positive, then the sum is positive. If both signs are positive, add them up. If both signs are negative, add them up. If both signs are negative, add them up. If both signs are negative, then the sum is negative. If both signs are negative, add them up. If the signs are different, you must subtract. If the signs are different, you must subtract. You look at the greater value, the sum will be that sign. If the signs are different, you must subtract.
Okay, so that is the addition song using the rule. So at the first part of the song, it states that when both signs are positive, then we just need to add them. So consider this example. Positive 6 plus positive 4 is equals to positive 10. In the second part of the song, it states that if both signs are negative, we just need to add them and copy the sign. So negative 6 plus negative 3, we just need to add them, 6 plus 3, and that is equal to 9. And since they are both negative, so the sum is negative. So this will be negative 9. However, in the third part of the song, it states that if both signs are positive, if both signs are different, then we need to subtract them and copy the greater value. So consider this example. 10 plus negative 4. So the greater value here is 10. And so this means that the greater sign is positive. So let's proceed to step number 2. We need to subtract them. 10 minus 4, and that is equal to 6. And since the greater sign is positive, so this is positive. The answer is positive 6. However, if this is the case, negative 10 plus 4, the greater value is 10, and the greater sign is negative. So we need to subtract them. 10 minus 4, that is equal to 6. And since the greater sign is negative, this means that the sum is negative 6. So any question with the rule? Any
None,
questions?
sir.
Questions? None? So if none, let's proceed. So addition in real world. So addition is a very useful in the real world, and we use this in our day-to-day life. So for example, the temperature rose from 0 degrees Celsius by 8 degrees Celsius, but later dropped by 10 degrees Celsius. What is the resulting temperature? So the keywords here are rose and drop. So we can associate rose with positive, and we can associate drop with negative. So let's start with 0 plus. It rose by 8 degrees, and that means it is plus positive 8. But later dropped by 10 degrees. So this means we need to add negative 10. And the answer is negative 2. Second example. So a carrot man gained 10 pesos on the first day, lost 5 pesos on the second day, and gained 20 pesos on the third day. How much profit does a carrot man have during his 3 days of selling? So the words to take note in here are gained and lost. So gained is associated with positive, and lost is associated with negative. So let's start with gained 10. So that is positive 10 plus. So in the second day, he lost 5 pesos. So that is negative 5. Then lastly, we need to add. So on the third day, he gained 20 pesos. So that means positive 20. So adding these 3 integers, we have positive 25. So are there any clarification with real world problems involving addition of integers?
None, sir.
None, sir. Very good. So this time we will have a quiz. I will give you 1 minute to answer this quiz, okay? And you can send your answer in my messenger. Okay? Time starts now. Okay, so time is up. Okay. So, for our assignment, kindly screenshot this. So this assignment is about using the 3 methods. Okay, the deadline of this assignment is on last meeting. Okay. Are you done with the screenshot?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so any questions, clarifications before we end this meeting?
And so far,
None. So, if you have any questions, just PM me and I will answer you as soon as I can. Okay, so that ends our meeting for today. Goodbye, class.
goodbye, sir.
Okay, goodbye.